Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel here. Hey, we're still in the Caribbean. We got my friend Bob Dempsey. He is the king of the Old Farts group. They're responsible for this whole cruise. He's the guy that got us going here. But anyway, we're on St. Vincent. This is where Pirates of the Caribbean was filmed. I've got the DJI Air 3S. We're going to put it up in the air and just have a little look around and see what we can see. So let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okay, folks, I got a screen recorder started here. We're going to take a look at our safety menu real quick. We just got our home point. We're in bypass. I've got return to home altitude set very high and max altitude set high in case we get behind terrain. We're not going to go over 300 feet, I think is the rule here. Compass is normal, IMU is normal, and we are looking good. We're going to shoot in 4K 60 frames per second. I'm going to start recording right now, and we're going to take off.
Careful.
Here we go. Careful of what?
Home point updated.
Okay, we got some tourists getting ready to walk by here, but we're just getting ready to do our droney. Lots of folks walking by here because this is a pretty famous spot, but we're going to get some good video out here. So I think there's one thing left to do. We're going to see if we can find out, see if there's any more pirate ships left here. So reverse and up now, reverse and up. And I think I said we're shooting in 4K 60, and this kind of will give you a look at where we're at here. Not bad, huh? Not a bad look. What do you think? Again, you know I say this all the time, but this is the beauty of flying a drone. We're on St. Vincent, the Grenadines, in the Caribbean. Or Caribbean. I never can get a straight answer of how to pronounce it. But we're far enough back here, and my friend Bob Dempsey just took off in his Mini 3. Let's back up here a little ways. And one of the things I wanted to do is see what's behind this point. And we're at about 300 feet high, so I'm going to drop down a little bit. I think 300 feet is what they said in the rule. Oh yeah, there's the rock we're looking for. There we go. From Pirates of the Caribbean right there. So I'm a little afraid to get too low. Let's see, strong wind warning it's given me here too. So I don't feel much wind, but we're certainly seeing it. I am a little bit nervous about getting around this point too far, but we'll see here. Yeah, and I'm getting more wind warnings. Yeah, it stopped. But let's get a look here. And I'm going to be watching my the signal strength very carefully here because I don't want to get into a return to home situation when we don't have to lose connection. Although we seem to be doing pretty good. We're at about 250 feet of altitude. But yeah, so this is where Jack Sparrow's pirate ship would have landed. Let's see if we can get down here. We might be okay. Let's get a good look at this rock. And I'm not going to zoom in. Let's just get the drone in for a peek. Oh yeah, we got this. Anybody that's familiar with the movie is familiar with this. What a great spot to. What a great spot to film a movie, huh? Oh yeah, we're doing fine. I'm watching the signal. We're in good shape. So let's just do a little kind of a half orbit around this, around the rock. Very cool. Yeah, and our signal strength is really good. So yeah, so there's several of us. Flying drones here today. You already saw Bob in the video. Let's do a droney here. You already saw Bob, And he's flying his Mini 3. Barkley and Jenna are here. Jay Santiago and his wife Evelyn are here. So we're all flying our drones today. Kind of getting a look around. Okay, I'm going to kind of give you and I'm getting a wind warning again. So we're going to be careful. It's weird because where I'm at here, of course, I'm in a kind of a protected area. I don't feel any wind. So we're going to kind of be careful. Drone seems to be handling it okay. However, you don't, you definitely don't want to push your luck. So I'm going to drop altitude again. See if we can get out of that wind and get to a protected area here. And we got another rock on the other side. Yeah, there we go. Lost that wind warning, getting down lower. I think getting protected by these hills. And the name of that village there, oh, you know, our cab driver told us, but I can't remember. But does this look like a great spot to film a pirate movie or what? I think so. So let's bring it back in here. So hang on a second, my wife needs something.
Turn this off.
Okay, I don't know why. Here, hold the controller. So I'll be back with you in a second, folks. Okay, I'm back. You guys know, happy life, happy wife. And when your wife wants something, you drop everything else. Even if you're flying an Idaho quadcopter video, and you get it taken care of. Priorities, right? Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I don't know. Let's see if we can get around the other side here. We're kind of protected here. Yeah, look, I think we're far enough out here. We're kind of protected, and I got a straight shot at the drone, so I'll give you a better look at the village here. And I don't know. Yeah, we're starting to lose a little bit of signal. Let's back up just a little. So there's the village, and you know we're just coming down these little mountain roads to get here. It probably took us 45 minutes or so to get here from my wife is telling me an hour. You guys also know that you never argue with your wife. If your wife says it was an hour, it was an hour. And we're here. This is our first stop. Hopefully we're going to get a few flights in. This is our last stop on a 10-day Virgin cruise. We ran into a couple of places that we couldn't fly. You can't fly in Barbados. And we were on, the name is escaping me, of the other island that St. Lucia, Bob is telling me here. And we could not fly there. The drone regulations, they required you to have a permit. Had we applied for permits in advance, I think we could have, but it's no big deal. We got a lot of good drone flying in. Look at these catamarans here. I don't know if they rent these out. I think we ought to come in close here and see if we can see the rest of the crew. We got, I don't know where the rest of our crew went. Yeah, I think they might be the other side of the dock. So let's see if we can, let's stay above these sailboats. And let's see if we can get, yeah, Sarah's telling me Jenna is off the pier, but let's drop some altitude. Let's see if we can see. That looks like, who is that? Okay. Not sure who that is. So we're going to stay away from there. Yeah, we got some folks on the pier here. So we're going to stay away from them. But lots of tourists out here, as you can see. So I was trying to recognize. Oh, I see Jenna out there with her camera. So what I don't want to do is, I'm looking here to make sure I'm not going to run into anything. So turning around here, we're going to take a look. Yeah, Jenna's taking some pictures there. Jenna C, check out her channel, Jenna Cook. And Bob is just landing his drone right now. Okay, I'm going to take you on the other side here and show you, see if I can get a picture of where our taxi parked at. Trying to get my bearings here. So we walked down a trail here. See if we can get over the top. Yeah, right down here. So this area right here is where our taxi parked. And we just walked down this trail to get here. So we're going to stay. I don't want to fly over anybody's house or anything like that. So I'm going to stay away from that. But let's, we can come down here and take a look at some of the beaches. This is definitely island life here. There's no question about it. Most everybody here builds their own house. There's a big sandals resort here. We drove by a big sandals resort. So anyway, this is the Pirates of the Caribbean Cove. So let's just do one more droney and then we'll bring this guy back home. Let's pick that camera up so you can take a look at the mountains. This is a volcanic island. So black sand beaches, etc. Okie dokie. Let's yeah, so let's stop right there. Yep, I went just a little bit higher than I wanted to go. Let's hit return to home right now. Return to home, and let's see how well this guy does a precision landing. And we'll get that done before all the tourists come walking back this way. And yeah, it's coming on back at about 20 miles an hour or so. You'll see my friend Bob Dempsey standing here. And you'll see my wife, Sarah. You don't need to worry about that, Sarah. We'll just do it as is. I'll do my...
the green...
Yeah.
Yeah. Here she comes. I see her.
Yeah. Here she comes, just a walking down the street. Will I get a copyright strike for that?
Ooh, diddy.
Yeah. And of course we got some people coming right now. So let's just stand right here for just a second.
They're not moving.
Yeah, they stopped. Okay.
For a second.
Okay.
Got enough time to bring her down.
Uh-oh.
Landing.
And down she comes. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, hang on, we'll do a quick conclusion. Coming down, coming down. Hey, okay, so Bob's in a loud conversation with some other people over there, so I thought we'd just move down a little bit to get this done. But in any case, you got to see the Pirates of the Caribbean spot, and you got to see the rock and everything out there. So we got, okay, we just had a bunch of people walking by, but we're good now. Anyway, so this is our last island on this trip, on this Caribbean cruise. So I think we're gonna call it good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. I enjoyed flying it. That's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, and you like Bob's kind of content at Old Farts with a Drone, make sure you check out our channels. And most of all, I appreciate that you took the time to watch this video. And of course, we absolutely will see you on the next one. Goodbye from the Caribbean.